And we're going now to tonight's 7 UpFront segment and a very important topic impacting far too many young people in Michigan. An estimated 17,000 teenagers are in need of shelter and food on any given night. There's a sleep out tonight to raise awareness for this. We're joined tonight by Executive Director of Covenant House, Michigan, Jerry Piero, and Beaumont Health Business Manager, Christia Lay. Jerry, let's start with you. I thank you both for being with us tonight on this critical topic. Tell us about the goal of the event and the importance of it.
Well, the goal of the event, it is a fundraising event, and we have a goal of about, I would say 25,000 at this point. But what more important than the goal of the funding, it's that we are in solidarity with these young people who are out there every night sleeping out in very dangerous situations. And so this is trying to make a point to people and to encourage them to go along with us on this and understand that we have these young people that we are responsible for. They have come through very difficult times, broken families, and when they come to Covenant House, we basically started over again, and we're trying to give them all of the opportunity and encouragement to turn their life around. So tonight is really us saying we are with you. We are with you solidly, and we will always be with you to work with you and help you.
Yes, really with a goal of awareness for us to know that this is happening to our young people. And thank you for that. Christia, you're taking part in tonight's Sleep Out. Not the first time. What does it mean to you to participate and raise awareness?
Yeah, so it's my 5th year sleeping out here for the Young Professionals Sleep Out. And I continue to do it because I truly feel that my fundraising helps change the lives of the young people that Covenant House Michigan supports. And I just want to raise awareness so we can end youth homelessness here in Michigan and across North America.
You know, and Jerry, obviously not everyone can participate with you in sleeping out, but are there other ways viewers, our viewers in particular, can get involved to help and try to make a difference?
Well, we certainly have a robust group of people that are volunteers, and we always accept that and are very grateful for people that help us. If you go to our Facebook page, you will see more about the sleep out there and an ability to donate to us. It really is such a very important issue that we have here. When these young people come in, and especially during this pandemic, it was doubly difficult for them to stay safe, and we had to do all of that on their behalf. And we tried to do the best that we could, and I think we did it. And besides all the things that we do for them, they can live here for a period of time. We have workforce development, we have addiction assistance, we have a number of things going on. But the one thing that makes the biggest difference is the love that our staff that live in the houses with them give them. It's encouraging, it's emotional, and it's something that really, like, for everyone, when someone loves us, we feel safe. And that really is, to my mind, besides all of the other things, that really counts.
And Christia, what does your family think? What do your peers think of you promoting this message?
I think it's an issue that most people aren't aware about and don't know that there are 17,000 homeless young people in Michigan. And I think that they appreciate that I help spread awareness about this cause and am involved with the Covenant House Michigan Associate Board in order to raise awareness and raise funds so that Covenant House Michigan can continue to provide the resources to the young people that they serve.
Well, we certainly appreciate you taking an evening for this important message. Jerry, Christia, thank you for being with us tonight, and we appreciate your cause.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.